My name is Gretchen. I'm 51 years old. I've worked in the restaurant industry since I was 13 years old. I've done everything from washing dishes to cooking on the line, managing, serving, bartending, hosting. I've kind of done it all, and I've landed as a bartender for the last 20 years, and I love it. The thing that bothers me the most about Question 5 is it's not an organic grassroots movement of bartenders, servers. It's an outside political activist group that wants to come in and tell us, other server members, myself included, what we need or how to make it better when we already make a great living. I already make 3 times minimum what the minimum wage is, and it's going to devastate the industry, and I don't want to take a pay cut. Most servers and bartenders that I speak to aren't actually aware of the impacts that this could have on them, because it's a classic manipulation of language where it makes you feel warm and fuzzy like you're doing the right thing, but they don't realize it's going to wind up being a pay cut. You'll actually be a minimum wage worker, and I don't want to be. If Question 5 passes, what's going to happen is that rate is going to go down. Even though I'll make more on paper per hour, I'm going to make less in hand every day. That was my personal experience. I was out in Washington State for 12 years as a server and a bartender, where we got a full minimum wage with tips on top, and the average person tipped about 10%, because it creates the mindset that, you know, they're paying a little more for their food, there's a little service charge on the bill, and they're like, oh, well, they're getting a full minimum wage, so people tip less. If I was to make less than what I'm currently making, I would probably have to get a second job. As a single parent, I have been able to buy a home by myself, raise a child by myself, and have the flexibility to be able to be a single parent and put them on the bus or take them off the bus and maintain a household by myself as a bartender. I would implore all my fellow bartenders and servers in the service industry to vote no on Question 5. This is going to lower the actual amount of money that you make. It's going to devastate the restaurant industry here. You will become a minimum wage worker, and in some cases be forced to share your tips with the entire work staff. So save our tips.